So maintenance has finally ended. It only took like 15 hours or something, which was pretty insane to be honest, but it's okay. We can finally play the game. So in today's video, we're going to briefly go over what's new, as well as talk a little bit about Phantom subclass, as well as how to hit level 95 ASAP. As you can see here, my Braver is already level 95, and my Phantom is currently level 80, but not quite there yet. However, I will hit 95 by the end of today. It's just lack of sleep, Cyberpunk 2077, and I need to make content. So a little bit stressed, but it's okay. We'll get through it together. But first of all, if you're new to the channel, I upload PSO2 content daily. So if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe, as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is the maintenance. The maintenance did get extended pretty extensively, and so we did get compensated. We got compensated a try boost 150%. So another thing is, if you do play the game off Steam, make sure to restart the Steam client before launching the game, and if you do play on the Microsoft Store, please restart the game. Alright, this is very important. It's just to make sure that it updates the launcher to the correct version, which is going to be 6.00.08. Make sure it is this version before starting the game. Okay? So next up is a list of what's new. So they've added new story, level cap has been increased to level 95. We've got both new Scion classes, so that is the Phantom and the Etoile. We got the two new pets, Herbie and Vulcan. We got new difficulty, Ultra Hard. We got new enemy types, which is the Lunamech, as well as the Ultra enemies. We've got arms extension, which will be changed to equipment extension in a future update. We got new practice quest for the Phantom and the Etoile. We got the new risk exploration quest. We got the bonus quest Tokyo Rainbow Keys. We've got our fourth recommended quest, which is the level up quest. We got more triggers available at the Rising Weapon Badge shop. We've got a new collection folder. Zig shop has been updated. We've got Rising Weapon Badge 5s now, as well as its shop. We've got a new AC scratch ticket, new mission pass, as well as the Tales collaboration pack. So we're going to jump back into the game. I'm going to show you all of these things. So the first thing I want you to do when you log in is to redeem all your rewards. So you're going to come over here to your VisiPhone, and right here you're going to notice that receive campaign items. You're going to have a ton of these. And so I have a trigger giveaway over here. So this is Christmas on Ice. That's a trigger. We've got a whole bunch of join an alliance. So hopefully you guys did join an alliance and managed to get the required points so that you're eligible for all of these. So that's a 50 star gem ticket. We got pigtails over there. We got another 50 star gems. We got the Rappy Suit Red. Next item over here is your Tokyo bonus key Rainbow. Do not waste this key on a low level character, because the only way we can get Tokyo bonus key rainbows is through Sega. Sega will just give it to us through our mailbox. There's no way to trade gold keys into rainbow keys, so forth and so on. So they are very, very rare. So when do I recommend you to use your Tokyo bonus key rainbow? I personally am going to be using it when I'm level 92 on my Phantom, because it'll boost me up to level 95 and I'll be done with my leveling process. And not only that, the Tokyo bonus key rainbow has a lot of really good loot. They can drop up to 15 star rarity items. That includes units and weapons, and it can also give you augment transfer passes, as well as fully affixed units. So I got a few alliance members which got units which were fully affixed already. They had like 5 or 6 slots, and they've got like Doombreak 3 and all that jazz. So they got super duper lucky. So make sure to only use this on a high level character. You will gain a ton of EXP, a ton of Meseta, and a lot of really good gear. Okay, so don't waste this, please. Next up is the maintenance compensation. So this is the try boost 150%, and then we've got a regular login campaign of 20 star gems. So next up is the update on Zig's shop. When we talk to Zig's over here and you go to units, you go to back piece or any piece you want, you'll notice that we've got the upgraded Trailblazer units. So you'll see that you just use your regular Trailblazer unit plus 100 void fragments, and you can get the upgraded version. Now this doesn't only apply to Trailblazer, the offset can also be upgraded. However, do keep in mind the offset is extremely expensive to upgrade. You need to get the pure photons, you need 50 of these, and you need 30 ultimate boosters. These are quite the pain in the butt to get, so there's that, but you can upgrade it. And of course, we've got our Rivalate as well as Novel units. So the nice thing is, in order to make your Rivalate units, you do not need Class X cubes. I believe on the JP server, you needed Class X cubes. Then as for weapons, we have the Rivalate Katana, which is a lot more straightforward to make compared to our Atlas EX and our Trailblazer weapon, because all you need to do is get a plus 35 Novel Katana. However, you need the key Rivalate, which you can get from the mission pass. You're going to need a bunch of materials over here, and one of the more difficult ones is going to be the Class X cubes times 200. So you can see here, you know, you need Braver or Phantom X cubes times 200 in order to make the Rivalate Katana. So it is something to work towards in case you don't have 200 Class X cubes yet. I think most people don't have 200 Class X cubes, only like the more hardcore players would have that. But just don't worry about it too much, just slowly work your way towards this. And you can always do the Masquerade Ultimate mission in order to farm for more Class X cubes, since it also drops there. Next up is the Badge Exchanger. If we go to the Rising Weapon badges over here, you'll notice that now we have Rising Weapon Badge 5s. So down here you can get all of your Novel weapons. So if you need your Novel Katana, you can get them over here. The augments aren't too bad. However, do keep in mind that it is only enhancement level 30, so you're going to need multiple copies of this in order to get this to plus 35. Now, if you scroll down even further, you can also get units. So these are all the Novel units. So Novel units can be upgraded to Rivalate units. However, do keep in mind it is a little bit expensive. Actually, it's very expensive to upgrade. So if you guys really need units badly, you can always pick these up. Next up is an update with the Rising Weapon Badge 4s. If you come over here and you scroll all the way down, you're going to notice that we've got a whole bunch of new triggers. We have the Malevolent Void triggers now, so you can save all your star gems and just buy all your triggers here. Remember, these are the 12-man versions of the triggers. Not only that, you have Dying in the Depths, Wisdom Incarnate, Black Fellworm, Crimson Fellworm, as well as the Castern Demonica Madness trigger and the Hostility trigger. You've got all these new triggers over here which you can pick up. Now, do keep in mind, these triggers will not allow you to do ultra hard yet. You can only do it on extremely hard, unlike the Christmas on Ice, which will allow you to do ultra hard. All right, next up is the event. So we want to talk to Zia over here, and you can see that she's got client orders for you to do. Make sure to work through them, because as you complete her client orders, you'll unlock more, and you just want to complete all of them because they will reward you with Rising Weapon Badge 5s and also have the 24-hour cooldown, so you'll be able to do them every single day. Do remember that the client orders that Zia gives, the reset timer is based on when you turn it in. It's not based off server reset time. So if you guys are trying to min-max, you might want to hand in the quest all at the same time. That way it's much easier to schedule when you can pick up her quests and when to turn them in. The second event that a lot of people may miss is Talk to EO. Talk to EO over here, client orders, and down here, Party Maneuvers 1 and Party Maneuvers 2. Do both of these and you'll be rewarded free stuff. Next event is, of course, the Mission Pass. You do have the full 4 weeks until January 6th to complete this Mission Pass. It's plenty of time, and you can see that you can get some really cool cosmetic items. This is the Weapon Skin Liberation, which is very nice. It can apply to any of the Phantom weapons, I believe. On the Rod, it actually creates like a black hole when you attack, which is really dope. And last but not least is the Bingo card. Please make sure to work through the Bingo card because you do get quite a lot of rewards over here. You get the Evolution Device Santa Rappy, which is very cute, as well as a whole bunch of other goodies over here. Now, in order to find where your Bingo card is, in case you forgot, you press escape, you come to the globe icon over here, you go to current events, and at the very top there will be ARKS Bingo card. Click on that and you click on it again and view details. And over here, you'll be able to see, okay, what exactly am I missing? What do I have to do? Like draw a fun scratch ticket. You complete it, it'll flip over to a rappy face like this, which means that you've completed it. And once you've completed all the squares, there will be a reverse side for this card. So there's even more quests and even more rewards. Now there's one more reward to pick up. However, you're going to need to log on to your alts. So if you did create your characters before maintenance, when you talk to the Visi phone over here, you'll notice that you have a receive item on character and you get a free skill reset item. So you can literally pick this up right now, put it into your default storage or whatever storage that you want, and then delete the character if you just don't want to have that many characters in your character select screen. However, for me, I play all 3 of my characters, so I'm going to be keeping my hero. Now, before I end the video, there's 2 more things I want to talk about, and they have to do with the Phantom. Now, I know a lot of people are super duper excited about the Phantom class because it's an awesome new class and it feels really fluid and it's honestly super duper fun to play. However, a lot of people don't know what to allocate into their skill tree. Now, if you play Phantom as your main class, I have left this Google Doc in the description below. All you need to do is go to the Phantom tab over here, and right here is a breakdown of all the different builds you can do. So if you're mainly rifle, you might want to look at this one. If you're rod, you want to look at this one, and this one's just a general build. So when you click on it, it's simply going to bring you to the PSO2 skill simulator over here. It'll tell you that's loaded the URL. You're going to click close, and right here it tells you what points to put on, which is basically everything. And this is if you're playing Phantom as a main class. However, let's say you're using Phantom as a subclass and your main class is a Braver. Then you're going to click on the Braver tab over here and scroll down. You can see that it's a Braver Ranger, Braver Hunter, and we're going to find Braver Phantom right here, Braver Phantom. And there are two different stances. There's the dual stance Katana as well as the dual stance bullet bow. So we're going to be using the Katana. So we're going to click on this one. It's going to redirect us to this page. We're going to get close. And right here, you can see this is the Braver allocation, but we're going to click on Phantom since we are looking at the subclass. And right here, you can see the point allocation for Phantom subclass. Okay. And this Google Sheet applies to every single class in the game. You've got Hunter, Fighter, Ranger, Gunner, Force, blah, 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 blah. All right. Including Etoile as well. So just go to this page if you don't know how to allocate your skills. Maybe you just totally messed up your skills and you've used one of those skill tree reset coupons. Then you can just look through here, make sure you've done everything right, and then enjoy the game. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is if you're just trying to level up your Phantom class to level 95 through gold keys or rainbow keys, and you just want to find an easy way to level up, and you only have a Katana like me, I don't have a rifle, I don't have a rod, and I really don't want to make one or use one or find one in my storage, and I'm just awfully lazy. I just want to use my Katana, right? If you're as lazy as me and you just want to use your Katana in order to level up, it's perfectly fine. But what skills will you be spamming? To be honest, you just need to spam this spell over here, which is basically like an uppercut and you slam down. The reason why you want to do this is because it does a shockwave which hits multiple targets, which gives you some sort of AoE clear. Now, of course, if you use a rod or a rifle, you'll be able to clear things a lot faster because it's got a lot more AoE. But if you're just really lazy and really stubborn like me and you just want to live out your dream of being a Katana weeb, then you can just spam this ability, and you can also use the over here in order to use this as a gap closer. There is another gap closer that you can also use, which is the rush of both of these are good choices. I personally prefer this one because it just looks cooler. You just kind of roll around and do like 5 slashes. It looks cool. But obviously, if you don't like that, you can use this one as well. But the problem with this one is you kind of move backwards and then forward. It's kind of weird, but either way, everything about the Phantom just looks freaking awesome. So basically, when you're clearing mobs, all you're going to be doing is you're going to be spamming this attack right here. You see, you just slam down and you see that blue shockwave that does a ton of damage and it kills everything. And another thing you can also do is if you have weapon action, which I have bound on F, you can see that I can hold my Katana if I hold down my F key, but there's my weapon action, and then you can let go and it shoots like a little shockwave. What you can do with that is whenever you cast a PA, you'll notice there's a blue flash or a blue line, and that's when you can use your weapon action in order to do an additional attack. So you can see over here, sing. Do you see that little line that showed up? You just press the weapon action the moment that shows up and you'll teleport to the next enemy, which is really, really awesome, and it's a gap closer. So it's really cool. But yeah, so basically I just spam this attack, I use my F to move close to people, and then I use this ability to just move closer. So yeah, basically it's bang, press F, and movement ability. And that's it. And that's all I'm spamming throughout my gold key, and I just tear through everything, rip through everything, because my Katana's stupidly OP, and yeah, pretty much that's it. All right? Now, is this how you're supposed to play Katana Phantom? No. Do not take this as a guide, okay? This is just how I want to rip through everything, just like how RC was like, Etoile goes brrr and kills everything with laser beam, all right? It's the exact same concept. I just want to get my Phantom to 95 ASAP because it's a subclass for me, and I just want to benefit from all the additional stats and stuff so that I can focus on playing my Braver as my main class. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome, for the heels